sometimes it's only a sliver, like a sea. Ooh, we talked about that word, sliver. Who remembers what does sliver mean? We've talked about that word before. Sliver. What does sliver mean, Shane? Someone help him out. What does it mean to sliver? Call a friend and five, call a friend. Four, call a friend. Three, two. Come on, go for it.
It's a when it's a crescent moon is small and skinny in its size.
Small and skinny in size. Almost like a crescent moon. What kind of moon?
A crescent
Crescent moon. You're right, just like a crescent moon. And sometimes we can't see it all, says Neto. Why does it keep changing? Really good question. I want you to lock that question in. Why does it keep changing? Lock that in. We're going to talk about that question real soon. Why does it keep changing? Yes, Casey.
The moon is black.
I want you to keep that in your brain. The moon is black. We're going to talk about what color the moon is and how does it keep changing. What do you notice right here? What do you notice about the pattern on this calendar? What do you notice about the patterns on this moon? Turn to your partner in 3. Turn to your partner in 2. Turn to your partner in 1. Remember, even if your partner is not there, turn in 0. Juno, you're going to join Shane. Khalil, you're going to join Daniel. Anna, you're going to join Sincere. Be there in 5, be there in 4, be there in 3. Juno, you're joining Shane in 2, 1, 0. Window partners, you're going to tell your partner what patterns do you notice on this calendar. What patterns do you notice on this calendar? Give them at least one pattern that you notice. One pattern that you notice. Window friends, go ahead. Track me in 3, track me in 2, track me in 1. You ready? In 0. Ian's ready. Shane's ready. Miguel's ready. Teddy, can you tell us what did you notice? What patterns you noticed? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, Teddy. Go ahead, Teddy. Go ahead. One more time. So you noticed at the beginning it was crescent. What happened to the moon as the days kept going? What happened to the moon?
It gets bigger and bigger.
Oh, it kept getting bigger and bigger. Huh. Then what happened, Teddy? Finish up your pattern. After it got bigger, then what happened?
It went back to a crescent.
Then it went back to a crescent. Excellent. Take a seat, Teddy. I'm going to give him a clap. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Yes, Shane.
I think this a full moon. Is this they showing half?
You think that one's a full moon? Why do you think that one's a full moon?
Half.
It's a what?
I think this a full moon. Is this they showing half of the moon?
So you think that was a half moon then? That one's a half moon. Excellent. Oh, I have so many hands up. I gotta keep going. Put those spoons back in your bowl. Ready and 2. Ready and 2. Ready and 1. Ready and 0. Excellent. Mr. Cruz tells us that the moon does not shine by itself. It is lit up by light from the sun. Then he shines a flashlight on the globe. He asks Jacob to hold up a small moon. Wait a second, I'm going to read that one more time. Here's your question you're going to ask. I'm going to answer. Does the moon have its own light? That's the question you're going to answer. I'm going to read it one more time. First, Mr. Cruz tells us that the moon does not shine by itself. It is lit up by a light from the sun. Then he shines a flashlight on the globe. He asks Jacob to hold a small moon. Does the moon have its own light? Does the moon have its own light, Coriel?
No.
Mm-mm. Where does the light come from? Where does the light come from, Kamari?
The light comes from the sun.
The light comes from the sun. So the moon does not have its own light. Yes, Brielle.
Light from the sun is all blue, in other words, are black.
Ooh, you're right. Light from the sun isn't blue. They're bolded. They're what?
Bolded.
That means it's super important. When something's bolded, that means it's darker and it's really important. And Brielle noticed, wait a second, light from the sun, that's an important part. Lock that in your brain because you're going to need that for later. Lock that in. Either in 3, either in 2. The moon travels around Earth, he says. We only see the part of the moon that is lit up by the sun. That's why the moon's shape seems to change from night to night. So does the moon change shape every day? Does the moon change shape? What do you think, Camille? Does the moon change shape? Camille says yes. I'm going to read that one more time. And this time you're going to tell me, does the moon itself change shape? Ready? The moon travels around Earth. He says, we only see the part of the moon that is lit up by the sun. That's why the moon's shape seems to change from night to night. What do you think? Does the moon change shape? Does the moon change its shape every day? Does the moon change its shape every day? Come on.
I don't think the moon changes shape every day because every night it gets small and shorter and it keep on getting smaller.
I love that complete sentence. Sorry, but I don't think the moon changes shape and gave us why he thought that. Let's take a look. Why does the moon seem to be different? What's going on? What is shining on the moon? What is shining on the moon, Caden?
The sun.
The sun.
And the,
So,
and the other one is not, the sun is not shining on the other one.
You're right. And this bottom picture, the sun is not shining directly on the moon. So we see less of it. We're gonna keep going, my friends. I know we have hands, but I gotta keep moving. Oh, wait. Let's see hand for that one. So if we take a look, the sun is what changes the moon. The sun is what changes the moon. So I'm gonna pretend this is my moon here. I'm gonna pretend this is my moon. Why can't this one be my moon? Why can't this one be my moon? Why can't this be my moon? Tell me, Camille, why can't this be my moon?
Because that have a light.
This has a light. The moon does not have a light. The moon does not have a light. So I'm going to use this as my moon. So as the sun hits it, you're going to see different shades on this moon. So if the sun's over here, are we going to see a moon at all?
No.
No. What kind of moon would that be? What kind of moon would that be? What kind of moon would you see if there's no light on the moon? Sincere, what kind of moon would it be? Would it be a crescent moon if there's no light on this moon? I see some friends disagreeing with you. Khalil, what do you think? A light moon? Remember, we have 4 different moons. We have a crescent moon, a full moon, a half moon, and a new moon. But if there's no light on the moon, what kind of moon would it be, Daniel? You think it's a half moon? I saw some friends disagree. A new moon? I don't know. Why do you think it's a new moon?
It's no light.
There's no light on it. So if there's no light, can we see the moon at all?
No.
So there's going to be a new moon. Does that mean the moon's disappeared in the sky?
Yeah.
No, it's still there. It's still there. There's just no light on it.